Well, welcome inside the Sandhills Global Event Center. We are about to kick off day number 2 of the Nebraska Ag Expo this year. Day number 1, a lot of people ran through the area. It was good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite a few people through the show. Like you say, you got a number of buildings to fill, so it takes a lot of people to fill the Sandhills Global Event Center here in the Nebraska Ag Expo. But I think they did a pretty good job of it yesterday.
I believe so, but there's still lots more to see this year. We're going to give you the inside scoop here on the Sunrise Report, being brought to you by our friends at Crary and the Nebraska Ag Expo. We have a number of things going on today, including some ExpoEDU talks, and they go on throughout the day. What are some of the ones you're looking forward to?
Yeah, absolutely. Like she said, they start at 10 o'clock, and about every hour there's a new topic. And today there's going to be one on a very important topic around succession and business planning and how you're going to move that farming operation to the next generation. That is one of them that takes place today. We have a panel discussion on the future of ag tech. I will actually be moderating that one at noon today, so that should be an interesting one. And then another one later today, how to produce feed in the most efficient, economical way. So it really does run the gamut of topics, from farm succession and business topics all the way to the latest in ag tech and how to make your operation operate a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah, like you said, they go on throughout the day. Now, also happening today, the Rural Radio Network team is going to be at the Growth Technologies booth, and we invite you to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing a live broadcast. So many things to look forward to, and there's a whole lot more. Bryce Duskett is standing by with details.
Number 2 is about to get underway. The show hours are from 9 to 4. We're spotlighting one of the companies you can find out here at the show. Drew joins us from Pivot Rescue Sock. A lot of people have been stopping you, asking what this is all about, because nobody likes digging a pivot out in the dead heat of summer. So tell me, what's this all about?
Well, this is the latest and greatest. We've been trying to get pivots unstuck out here in Nebraska for years. So we finally brought something out that allow you to get it in that trench, go farm through, not worry about it. It's not going to cause you any problems. We sell them all across Nebraska through different dealers. You can go to growthtechllc.com to learn more on that. And we'll be here all day today and tomorrow and answer any questions you have.
Okay, our viewers this morning have tried a lot of different ways to get a pivot unstuck. I've seen even somebody go as far as railroad ties in the middle of a cornfield to make sure their pivot stops getting stuck. What's the science behind this? Why does this work effectively?
Well, we put virgin wood chip in this, so you don't have to worry about what's going in your farm. And what works so well about this is you can carry out a quote-unquote log that is malleable, and if you do hit it with your equipment, it's not going to slow you down or break anything. It's just going to cut, and all you're going to do is spread clean wood chips in your field, which will only help your ground. It's strong enough for that pivot to go around 2 years plus, and then after that, hopefully you don't have those problems in that situation, but you can always add more.
Okay. And again, the website, if people want to learn more, is Drew, growthtechllc.com. Awesome. And out here at the Nebraska Ag Expo, you can check them out. They are with the folks from Growth Technologies here at the big show, which continues here in Lincoln. Also want to mention our team here at the Rural Radio Network will be broadcasting live right behind me all throughout today's show. So as you're coming out, make sure you stop by Growth Technologies, where you'll find the Rural Radio Network.
Again, invite you to come out to the Growth Technologies booth. We will be there throughout the day for that live broadcast. There are a lot of things happening, and this is the second largest indoor farm show in the nation, friends. If you're not here, you are missing out.
Yeah, it's 9.2 acres undercover in 5 different buildings. I think like 1,700 exhibitors here, 1,700 people that are exhibiting the latest in ag technology, like 26 states. There are folks from several Canadian provinces that are here as well. It is a big show, a big farm show, and really we've seen that growth over time and how it has expanded on the new tech side, on some of the old iron that we like to look at farm shows and things like that. So yeah, it really is impressive to see.
Yeah, some of that big equipment is being, it's here by Crary, and we had the chance to catch up with Crary. Bryce Duskett standing by with our friends just in the next building.
We're here at the Nebraska Ag Expo, visiting with John Richardson from Crary as we talk about what you guys have on display. We better start with what are the things you guys are best known for, which is your wind systems. Talk about what Crary offers.
Well, you know, the the Crary wind system and also the Crary air reel are both products we make that improve your harvest by using air to blow crop into your combine header, blow crop off of your cutter bar, and just help keep those yields you've worked so hard to get in your combine. So that's what those do.
Crazy how much crop can be lost as you're trying to get that into the combine. A lot of people experience that. You hear it hit the window or you see it hitting the ground. You don't want to have that happen. Let's harness the power of wind.
Right. I mean, we see sometimes in bad crops people losing 3, 4, 5 bushels an acre, and they can recoup a lot of that with the wind system.
John, I want to talk about your hopper extensions.
Sure.
What can you share with us on that front?
Well, we've been making the big top hopper extender for a long time. You know, it all bolts up right to the top of your grain tank on your combine. And we can get, you know, depending on the combine, up to 100 more bushels on that combine. So if you're struggling getting continuity between your grain carts, your semis, your combines, the grain tank extension could be an answer for you.
Absolutely. You're telling me people struggle with that sometimes? I think everybody does.
Everybody does, yeah. They're trying to find that perfect balance. Maybe you can get rid of a truck, maybe, you know, different things. So that problem never goes away.
Crary.com is your website where people can learn more about all the systems we talked about in addition to the Revolution Ditcher, as we often visit with you guys about. Appreciate the information, though, John. You can visit them out here at the Nebraska Ag Expo.
All right, thanks very much there, Bryce. Appreciate that. Again, talking to some of the folks that have that iron that's here on display. But we talked about it before, the new tech that is a part of the Nebraska Ag Expo, and the Innovation Hub is a place where you can see that new tech. And boy, you talk about the gamut of things that are on display. Some Nebraska-based companies are here that are looking for ways to improve how you can do the work on the farm. And some people from inside Nebraska, outside Nebraska, like you say, international people are part of the International Hub.
And it's not just people in Nebraska trying to make a splash. These people creating companies in Nebraska are making a splash globally in the ag tech space. 70 plus hand-picked companies are they rolled out the white carpet for the Innovation Hub. They are there on display. There's so many businesses to feature. We had the chance to catch up with a couple of them to see what kinds of technology they brought to this year's show.
Hi, I'm Andrew with iGen. We have a completely solar-powered autonomous weeding robot. It runs completely off solar panel on the top here, and then it drives up and down the fields during the day, and it chops the weeds out with a mechanical hoe arm instead of using any kind of chemicals or any other means of weed removal. We ran about 50 of them up in the Red River Valley in North Dakota, Minnesota this past summer, across 3 fields. And we're looking to add about 25 more for this next summer in 2025. Started with sugar beets in the Red River Valley, expanding to cotton in California next summer, as well as soybeans, kind of nationwide is the goal.
Can we see it work?
Yeah, so right now it's following these green lines, which are a 22-inch row spacing. And then the blue targets it sees as weeds, and the green targets it'll see as crops, so it won't hit the green targets.
So you said you guys were testing this in a sugar beet field so far. What kind of crops do you anticipate this robot can work within?
Any kind of row-spaced crop we should theoretically be able to do. Like I said, we started with sugar beets, moving to soybeans and cotton this next summer. But basically to start a new crop, we would just have to take a robot to the field and take pictures of the field with the robot. We can feed that to our model creator, and that'll spit out a new image recognition model, which will be able to tell the crop apart from the plants, or from the weeds, excuse me.
And people can see you at the Nebraska Ag Expo, but where can they find you guys online to learn more?
iGen.io is our website. That's AIGEN.io. Everything's there. It's a
awesome,
pretty comprehensive website.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Here at the Nebraska Ag Expo that the university brought.
Well, so if you remember last year, we had our big autonomous tractor behind me, and This year we did not bring that, so we're focusing more on our autonomous operations support. So we have that autonomous planter, right? It's moving in the field. We don't ever want it to stop. So that's where this research project came in. This is a drone that will land autonomously on the moving platform. And the goal is we have that tractor moving through the field, and as it runs low on seed, it'll send a beacon out to whatever our edge of field controller is. This drone will take off from the edge of the field, fly out to the planter, and then it will land on that planter, deliver seed, and then fly back to the edge of the field so we can refill it. So we can service, let's say, up to 5 autonomous tractors at the same time with just a couple of drones that are constantly moving back and forth. That helps us increase our field efficiency, and it helps eliminate human involvement.
Okay, and people can come out and see you, Alex, and the research of the university as part of the Innovation Hub at the Nebraska Ag Expo. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Again, those are just 2 of the over 70 companies here as part of the Innovation Hub, rolling out the white carpet. You can see all of the latest and greatest in the areas of ag technology. But that's not where the fun ends today.
That's right. There's a lot of things going on today. Wednesday is usually the big population day where we see most of the people, and those people include college students, high school students, and what's cool, the Iowa Nebraska Equipment Dealers Association has put together like a career fair, or at least call it like a one-day shadow, where various members of the Dealers Association host these kids showcasing careers in agriculture. There's things going on all through the 3 days, but today is going to be a big day for that.
Indeed. Also today, if you are a Farm Bureau member, I believe you can get your free pair of gloves while you're out here at the show, so want to do that. And if you haven't done some Christmas shopping, boy, oh boy, there are places where you can get that done. We've got tools, we've got gloves, we've got everything you could ever ask for, lawn decor. It's all here at the Nebraska Ag Expo.
All right, very good. So we're looking forward to seeing you here. You can stop by. Our booth is 1052. You can stop by and see us in Pavilion 1. Like I say, 5 buildings, 9.2 acres. You'll get your steps in today, right?
Yes, a reminder, we will also be at the Growth Technologies booth, so come out and see us there. For Chad Moyer, I'm Alex Makovica for the Sunrise Report, being brought to you by Crary and the Nebraska Ag Expo. We'll see you out here this morning.